with your Christmas of white, and have a blue Christmas.
That was great.
Yay.
Christmas, part 1.
Wow.
Guess what we're going to do next week? Christmas,
Part
part
two.
2.
Okay.
Oh, not 3?
No,
I
we'll go
like
to
it.
2 next.
Okay. I like to skip around.
So we'll have 3 parts of Christmas this.
All right.
I'm
So every
not-
Thursday?
I'm going to be out of town next Thursday.
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
Yep.
Good. We'll have Robbio all to ourselves.
I'll try to listen in if I wake up that early.
No, that's fine. We realize
No.
you can't be bothered.
Just enjoy your vacation.
We'll be here,
We're
Rob.
going away for Tom's birthday. I'm sorry.
We'll be here.
Oh, sure.
We'll be here.
We know what's
Oh,
important.
you'll
to
be
you.
here? Thank you.
You want
Yeah.
me to get Melanie to come in?
Melanie, who?
Melanie Liberty.
If she
the
brings
face of
donuts.
horror.
As long as she brings donuts.
Rita can even join in on the fun, huh?
Yeah.
If she does a hula dance, she can do anything she wants. Well, anyway, that was great, Robbio. Thank you. And with all my heart, we are so happy you are back. That was all my
Good to be
heart.
back. No, I know.
All my heart. I'm giving you my heart.
I missed you too.
Yeah, but the look on your face is saying something different.
No, it's not.
Your
Your
heart's
mouth
saying one
says-
thing,
yeah.
your face is
Your
saying
mouth
another.
says one thing, but your eyes say something else.
May I just say one thing before we go?
No,
Robbio?
Matt, we don't have time.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Robbio, thank you so much for, even though it's not really the San Francisco treat, I appreciate the rice-a-roni.
Okay,
It'll be on the table tonight.
Yep.
there you go.
Thank
I'll
you.
look right next to my ravioli.
Yep, good.
Good. Thank you. That
All
was
right.
awesome.
We'll see you next Thursday.
I'll see you next
Said
Thursday.
no.
All right, Katie, thank you very much.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
And Maddie, of course, we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, right? All right, tomorrow on the show, Gonzo will be here.
Who?
I don't know how he got on my tab last night, but I have a bone to pick with him.
Oh,
Oh, no.
not surprised.
So here I come, Gonzo.
Not
Can't wait
surprised.
till you get here tomorrow. Okay, and yeah, I guess that's going to do it for today. I want to thank everybody that participated in Miracle on Elm Street. It's still going on. We've outdone ourselves again this year, and I couldn't have been prouder, and we couldn't have done it with all of us as a community. So, very great. All right, keep it right here. You got Matt Connerton coming right up at 4.
Smoke weed every day.
This hour on WMNH is sponsored by CGI Business Solutions, located at 5 Dartmouth Drive in Auburn. They serve all your business needs, including employee benefits planning, corporate design and business administration, investments and wealth management, and customized business insurance solutions. Their phone number is 866-841-4600 or on the web at cgibusinesssolutions.com.
Bring your kitchen to life with Queen City Cabinetry, located at 87 Elm Street in the historic Sunbeam Mall in Manchester. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They can be reached at 603-222-2007 or on the web at queencitycabinetrynh.com. Come see the possibilities. Queen City Cabinetry, another proud sponsor of WMNH.
Come on down to the Hop Knot at 1000 Elm Street, Manchester's premier craft beer and gourmet pretzel bar. Tell us more, Trudy.
We make our dough fresh every day. We make a variety of styles of pretzels and serve craft beer, cocktails, and a few bottles of wine. We do the traditional pretzel, and we have multiple flavors for that. We also do stuffed pretzels, pretzel sandwiches, 3 dessert pretzels, and pretzel knots.
The Hop Knot in the Brady Sullivan Plaza at 1000 Elm Street.
Clemento's Pizzeria, family friendly, awesome for a date night. Clemento's Pizzeria. For delivery, call 603-782-8450. Clemento's Pizzeria, the best pizza in town. 1875 South Willow Street in Manchester, New Hampshire. Best cocktails around. Come in as friends and leave as family.
You're listening to WMNH LP, Manchester's radio. Broadcasting at 95.3 megahertz frequency modulation from the top of 1000 Elm Street. Our studios are located at 1045 Elm Street and licensed to Manchester Public Television Service in Manchester, New Hampshire, USA. Contact us at WMNH953@gmail.com or on our website, WMNHradio.org.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Well, what's free to you? What's free to me? Yeah. Same thing it is to you. You tell me.
We've done nothing good. Why start now? Pick up the pieces, throw them all away. Turn it all to dust. What could you say? Save this mess from our loneliness. We were set on a course, hellbound for distress. Agree to disagree in our misery. One's more than enough, I think two is company. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Take the silver bullet, let it blow my brains out. Take my grave, put me in my place. Kill me with your kiss and I'll be okay. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Take the silver bullet, let it blow my brains out. Scrape me off the wall and you blow my mind. It's not the best road to which my hands are tied. You're the race, still hate your face. Remind me of how the memories taste. Agree to disagree in our misery. One's more than enough, I think two is company. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Take the silver bullet, let it blow my brains out. Take my grave, put me in my place. Kill me with your kiss and I'll be okay. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Where my praise when you walk out the door, I won't say goodbye. I'll change the lock before I kiss you in the afterlife. Agree to disagree in our misery. One's more than enough, I think two is company. We've done nothing good, so I start now. Take the silver bullet, let it blow my brains out. Walk away, I'm begging you please. Take that rusty pipe and leave me on my knees. We've done nothing good, so I start down. So won't you just get out?
Please have a seat. With your permission, I'm going to take my coat off. Welcome to the White House, everybody. But guess what? I'm not stopping here. Think about what you think about. Say it again, and that's a fact. Think about what you think about. Folks, look. Think about what you think about. I'm serious. Think about it. Think about what you think about. Let's be honest. No, you're not going to get your way. This time, not this year, not this time, not now. So I don't want to hear it anymore about big spending Democrats. We spend, but we pay. We spend, but we pay. This year, the American people won. It's wrong. It's not who we are, and we're gonna fix that too. Think about what you think about. Say it again, and that's a fact. Think about what you think about. Folks, look. Think about what you think about. I'm serious, think about it. Think about what you think about. Let's be honest. We are the United States of America. There's nothing we've ever set our mind to. Nothing. Too often. We confuse noise with substance, and there's no rhyme or reason to that. Think about how you feel. We're gonna come back at it.
I'll circle back.
Nobody can doubt. Nobody can any longer doubt. Not a joke. Think about it. Think about what you think about. Say it again, and that's a fact. Think about what you think about. Folks, look. Think about what you think about. I'm serious, think about it. Think about what you think about. Think about what you think about. Think about it. Think about how you feel. Good thing my mom's not around. Folks, think about what you think about. Let's be honest. It's wrong. But guess what? I'm not stopping here. Think about what you think about. Think about. Think about how you feel. We're gonna fix that too. Think about what you think about. How you feel. Folks, look. Here's the deal. Think about what you think about. Say it again, and that's a fact. Think about what you think about. Folks, look. Think about what you think about. I'm serious, think about it. Think about what you think about. Oh, I like that.
It's a great song, but I don't know it.
Welcome, everybody. Here we go. It's that time again. Matt Connerton Unleashed. And we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. And hello to all of our online listeners across the nation and around the globe. You can go to my website, mattconnerton.com, for all of your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, show archives, etc., etc. Today is Thursday, December 8, 2022, and I am not alone.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I got the rap patrol.
DJ Reckless is here.
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, I can barely hear myself. Hold on.
Really?
I think, yeah, never mind. It's just me. I'm deaf. I'm deaf. Yep, it's definitely me.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
2 days in a row.
Oh, that's true. Yes, you were here for a bit yesterday.
Some type of record.
Yes, yes.
I got me a mini fridge yesterday.
Yes, at the Miracle on Elm Street. At the you won the actually, did you win just that, or did you win something else too?
I won some like Twisted Tea snowsuit, but I gave it away.
Oh, that's right, the snowsuit. It didn't fit you.
Yeah, I gave it away, and I got a $25 Hopknot gift card.
Oh, you won that. Yeah. Excellent.
Well,
excellent.
Theoretically, I traded it.
Ah.
I traded for it.
Oh, okay. Well, excellent, excellent. Yeah, that Twisted Tea fridge is pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yep, absolutely.
Put it right up in my room, right next to my DJ equipment.
There you go. Oh, that's perfect, perfect.
Now when I have friends over, if I ever have friends, that's the first step to have friends over, is you gotta have friends.
Right.
Yeah, I'm missing one of the equations here.
Oh, stop it.
But now if I do, got some brewskis in the fridge.
That's right. That's right. Oh, you can't only put Twisted Tea in it?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought
Sorry, I don't drink Twisted Tea.
I thought it was designed for that specifically. I wasn't sure.
No.
I'm ignorant to these matters.
Yeah, no, it'll fit anything.
Well, very good. Well, yes. So a successful. We'll kind of recap some more of that in a moment. Of course, the this year's Miracle on Elm Street event, which was yesterday. We should also talk about what's coming up tonight. So today is Thursday, which means tonight at the Hopknot is Trivia Night. And if you are going to be participating in Trivia Night, I suggest calling ahead, because those spots do fill up pretty quickly. Our friend Bill Cini, he does trivia on the morning show with Peter White on Wednesdays, and then Thursday nights he is at the Hopknot. And the track that I opened with today, that is a band called Cozy Throne. Great garage band from Boston, and they are going to be, and I think it's their debut at the Hop Knot. I think it's their first time there. I'm not sure, but I think so. But they're going to be playing there tomorrow night because the Hop Knot has live music every Friday night from 7 to 9 p.m. So you can go check out Cozy Throne. That was a track called Whale Song. It was nice because I didn't have to make I played something of theirs yesterday too, but I had to make a radio edit of it. But Whale Song doesn't have any swears in it. So
Whale Song.
That's
quite interesting.
Some of their stuff's a little edgy. No, that's I really like that song though. That's really good. And then of course I played a little bit of "Think About What You'd Think About" by the Remix Bros with MC Dark Brandon on the mic.
Interesting.
Yes, he's one of the dopest MCs. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure, we can agree to disagree.
I mean, at least of his. I mean, as far as like 80-year-old men, he's pretty dope, right? On the mic.
Yeah, we'll give it to him.
There you go. I mean, he's he can't spit fire anymore, but he was spitting something. Anyway, yes. But trivia night tonight at the Hop Knot, and of course they've got those delicious gourmet pretzels and the ever-burgeoning assortment of craft beer as well. And then tomorrow night is Cozy Throne at the Hop Knot, and you've got a couple of shows this weekend, correct?
Yeah, we're staying local this weekend. I'm playing 603 Bar and Grill tonight and tomorrow night. And then Saturday, we're going down to Boston. Not this Saturday. Saturday, the 18th, I'm going down to Boston to open for Sammy Adams. And yeah.
Very good.
That's
very
it.
good.
That's actually it for 2023.
Yes.
Other than New Year's.
Yes.
I think.
Well, yeah. It's it's later in the year than you realize until you stop and think, wow, it's already it's already almost the middle of December.
I know.
Yes. Well, if you'd like to join us today on the program, and by the way, there's one other individual who I think is coming in, but I won't say anything until he actually gets here because you
don't want to jinx it.
You never can be sure with him. Well, in fairness, he does have a couple of young children at home, so there's a pretty big hint. But we have a call. Actually, we'll grab this. I think this is our friend Easy G. Eric, is that you?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. How are you?
Hey, I just wanted to give you a quick jingle. I can believe this dream I had last night. I always say, as Debbie Gibson said, only in dreams. I was hanging out.
Only in my dreams.
I was hanging out with some friends. I don't know who they were. Maybe one of them was Jim. And we're hanging out with Roman Reigns, head of the table. And I asked him, I said, how come you are head of the table? He said, well, that's the name I was given. And then we were at this new arena or something like that. It didn't make any sense as a dream. And the elevator is like 4 feet tall, so I couldn't use the elevator for some reason. And I had to use the stairs. And I said, boy, am I mad. I'm going to get a hold of all the people in Manchester. I'm going to complain. And for some reason, we got out of there, and we were headed, you're not going to believe this, we were headed to the Hop Knot. And then I woke up.
Oh,
pretty
okay.
Stupid, huh? Most dreams don't make any sense.
Dreams are very...
We were at the Sioux Arena.
Dreams do tend to be quite strange and random. I've always thought it's funny that, there's people who actually believe that your dreams mean something. Like some people, they dream about things and then they come true, and it's like some sort of psychic thing or different ideas that people.
It never happens to me.
I don't think dreams mean anything. Not to be a killjoy about it for people who like to think that your dreams actually mean something, but dreams, at least I think for most people, tend to be so random. They're just random pieces of information floating around in your subconscious.
I seem to be dreaming a lot these days. Anyways, really? I had another dream all the time where I'm back at the store at Kmart, and I'm arguing with Miss Shepherd, who's no longer with us, about my schedule. And I always I said, why am I worried about the Kmart schedule or other places I used to work at the schedule? Because I'm not working there anymore.
Yep.
The place is gone.
Yep.
But so I did answer somebody. I couldn't believe about that. And they said, well, if you have dreams about places you used to work at, that means you want to go back there and return.
No. I've definitely had dreams about places I used to work that I wouldn't want to go back to. So, no, it doesn't mean anything. It's just random bits of information in your mind.
Yeah, but I thought I'd tell you that quick story. That was really dumb, huh?
Again, more of an anecdote, but, it's a dream, It's
I was saying to myself, I'm going to get a hold of everybody at Manchester, and I got to complain to everybody in charge.
I'm reminded of Dreams by Fleetwood Mac when Stevie Nicks, when she sings, "Have you any dreams you'd like to share?" I think that's
speaking of artists, I heard that Celine Dion is not doing well health-wise at all.
She has some sort of
kind of incurable disease.
Yeah, some sort of
I've never heard of.
a neurological illness, I believe, that is, I don't remember what it's called, but it's very rare. Only 5,000 people in the United
incurable,
States have it, and there's no cure. There are ways to manage it, apparently, so hopefully she can get that under control and can resume her her career
It's
as
funny,
a
when I heard that name the
chanteuse.
other day, Chrissy Alley had passed away. When I finally saw her on social media, I said, oh, my God, that's the lady on Cheers.
Oh, Kirstie Alley, yes. Jenny,
Yeah, a
Jenny,
big star, yeah.
Jenny in the chat says it's stiff person's disease. It's awful what Celine Dion has. Yeah, so her I guess joints will begin to.
I see I see a problem with her voice or something, too.
Yeah, I think it's affecting her vocal cords.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
If I remember right, that I don't think Chrissy Alley was in any of our death pools.
Oh, we're talking about her. I'm sorry, I thought we were talking about Celine Dion.
Right. I agree with what Peter said the other day. It's always somebody at passed away like on Christmas, like on the Wham guy there years ago. Oh, didn't Michael Jackson die like on Christmas? I don't think he died on Christmas, but they always see somebody.
He died in the middle of the summer, man.
Passed away, and around the end of the year when nobody's paying attention, the holidays are on. And,
wow.
What?
all of a sudden you turn your TV on, you find out a big celebrity had passed away. You know, on Christmas time, you're not paying attention to the news. You know, you're festive mood. You know, maybe on vacation, not paying attention to the news. Blah blah blah.
Right. That is a bummer, I'll tell you. You're in the middle of some eggnog, and all of a sudden you find out a celebrity died, and Christmas is ruined.
Right. I don't know if you heard that rumor too. I hope it doesn't happen. They say the Rock is coming back and the Royal Rumble is going to win it. I hope not. Just give it to somebody else. You know.
You're a hater.
Come on now.
Eric?
It's just a rumor going to start circulating.
Eric doesn't like it when the retired wrestlers come back. He's very ageist.
He shouldn't be wrestling anymore. He's a big movie star. He don't need to wrestle anymore. They got nothing to prove, that guy.
No, but he still has a passion for it, and Roman Reigns is his cousin, and I'm sure he'd like to come back and help.
Yeah. I know. They said rumors that John Cena's coming back. Oh God, please. I'd rather have that star to you like they come back there, Christian. The guy was just one of the pay-per-views that fought Roman Reigns there in Saudi Arabia.
Logan Paul. Yeah.
They'd rather have him, do something. Or even that Theory guy, give him a push.
Plot
Put the
twist.
belt on
Logan
him.
Paul fights The Rock.
That would be.
I don't think it's going to happen anytime
I don't
soon.
think that won't happen.
No.
The Rock won't
Probably
let
not.
that happen because of The Rock and
Probably not.
his
Anyways, my
Logan's
two
beef.
cents today. You guys have a good show.
Cool.
All
Great
right.
talk, bro.
Thanks, Eric.
Boy, you should have known by now. Easy dope.
Well, there you go. Our former, I guess we can say former. I haven't actually sent him the termination letter, but our former entertainment
He's
reporter
been on the
ECG.
payroll and sucking up your payroll since then.
Well, I didn't have a chance. I didn't have the heart to cut him loose, and I only pay him $1 a day, which in some places can feed an entire village, from what I understand. And it's only $1 on the day that he does some sort of entertainment report. But what he figured out how to game the system, right? Because he started doing mini entertainment reports where he would just call and mumble something about April Cushman or Amanda McCarthy, and then I'd get a message from him later on Facebook saying, "Yo, you gonna pay me?" And it was a whole thing, And it's hard to, I would get nervous saying no to EZG. Know what I mean? I mean, you remember the scrape I got into with MC Hammer. I don't want any trouble with EZG.
Oh, my.
603-250-6007 is the number to call. 603-250-6007. You can also text me at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connerton. Tweet me while you still can. Twitter is still hanging on. It hangs on another day. You can email me, matt@mattconnerton.com. And, of course, you can interact and opine in the Facebook live chat, and we'll say hello to everybody in there in a moment. But give us a call at 603-250-6007 so that we can hear and fully enjoy your dulcet tones. Let's see. So, I wanted to mention again the Miracle on Elm Street. And, by the way, you can still, I think at least for this week, for the next couple of days at least, you can still donate toys or monetary donations. I know last year they were still taking them for a little while after that. But I do want to congratulate everybody involved this show was involved, of course, in a periphery sense, but Jenny and I had a great time going down there after the show. And
It was free food.
And there was free food and great people. And, we got to see some people we don't necessarily see on a regular basis. But I certainly want to congratulate, of course, Peter White of The Morning Show and Matt Cushane from Hope NH Inc., the two of them kind of started the whole Miracle on Elm Street tradition together, and some other folks too who are very much involved, like Jeff Nyan, and I don't want to start trying to name everybody because I'll forget somebody, I'll leave somebody out, but just everybody involved to any degree on any level, the whole Morning Show crew. Everybody who helped set it up, Pat Mills, of course, from Bonfire for having the wonderful annual Christmas party there. This was the third year for the Miracle on Elm Street. Just everybody involved. Congratulations, and thank you. I mean, it's kind of a rejuvenating thing. I'm someone who, especially in the winter when the days get short and whatnot, I'm prone to and I'm very open and public about it, bouts of depression and things like that. But an event like yesterday, it was fun. It was great to see people, and it really kind of it has a rejuvenative effect on someone like me. So I really enjoyed it a lot, and I know Jenny had a great time, and it was fun here yesterday too, because Peter White was. Did a kind of an extended version of the morning show, and then we got here, and it's always kind of cool when there's a little bit of a crossover between shows, which was fun, and and then we got to start this show early, and then we went down to the bonfire, but yeah, it's great time yesterday.
Yeah, for sure.
Good times.
It was fun. I got to do the raffle. I bought $20 worth of tickets at the last minute.
Yeah,
biggest mistake of my life. I was like, oh crap. He goes, Gonzo's going 5 minutes, and I'm like, dude, hold on, no pressure, all right. Then I got this guy, I'm looking, he wants the freezer and he wants the snowboard, same thing I want. So every time he put a ticket in, I'd put 2 tickets in, and we would just go back and forth, and we were just eyeing each other every time they would put in a prize. We'll call off a prize we wanted, and it was the funniest thing.
Yeah, I thought you guys knew each other.
No, that was just competitive.
Based on the
real
interaction.
Heated for a minute.
Yeah,
I also beat Kyle Clayton.
Oh, at air hockey.
Yep.
Yes.
And Jenny. I smoked Jenny.
Wow.
I'm 3-0.
Wow.
On Miracle on Elm Street.
Undefeated.
Anybody that wants to smoke, let me know.
I don't think that's what you meant. Did you say wants to smoke?
No, wants the smoke.
Oh, I thought you said wants to smoke. I'm like,
No.
smoking's bad. You shouldn't.
Yeah, don't do that, guys.
Right. Ron is on the line. Hi, Ron.
How you doing, guys? I obviously I didn't make it to the show, which I just got lazy and tired, and I know I missed out on a good event.
You were nude. It's okay.
Putting that aside, what a wonderful thing that the whole organization does for Manchester, and I wish Chronicle could pick it up, and I just wish it could get even the MNH. I mean, not MNH, the union leader or somebody. I wish it could get more advertising because I don't know. It's just such a wonderful event. This is being the third year, and it's just it goes unnoticed, for some.
Yeah, for some.
No, I agree, but it's also the third year, so we're picking up steam. This year there was a pretty busy party, I think. I mean, you could barely walk in there when you walked out to the bar. So it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Next time we
can. I wonder about the parents. I don't want to just say mothers. I wonder about the parents, I'd love to hear their side of the story. There's always the little kids that's opening up a gift, but I'd like to hear the heart, right from the heart from the parents that are like, oh my God, kind of thing,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really wonderful. And
it is.
And it's nice too that the studio is decorated here. It's really nice.
I walked in here and it looked like Christmas threw up. I was like, whoa.
Yes.
I thought the Christmas decorations.
That'll make you wonder. At the blink of an eye, you'll be doing it again, and this will all be the 4th year we'll be talking about.
Oh yeah. Geez, even I just realized even the giant cardboard Peter Whitehead has some garland on it.
Damn.
Oh really? Yeah.
Kind of looks like he's wearing a hat.
No, Matt, it doesn't look like a hat.
Well.
All right, guys. That was my 2 cents. I just wish, I wish the word could spread a little bit more. It's just, seems like those that listen to the radio get involved and things like that. But outside of the radio, seems like Manchester doesn't know about it.
And that's why you should listen to 95.3 WMNH even more.
That's right.
Share it with your
That's
friends.
it.
All right, Ron.
You nailed it, brother. Okay, thank you.
All right, Ron. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, that opens up a line for you, 603-250-6007, 603-250-6007. I do want to say hello to everybody in the Facebook live chat, and then and then we'll bring in, we have another individual who is joining us. Jenny is in the chat room and says, shalom, peeps. Also, Melanie La Liberty from the great state of Vermont says, hey, Christian, how's the goat?
Great question. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I can't comment on stuff like that, especially.
That's a good callback to last week's conversation. that we had, involving.
That's not where I went because I forgot all about that because you started that and it went a little out of the way.
N Saturn says hello hashtag Matt and hi hashtag Jenny. We say to you from us. Good afternoon. We say to you hashtag Matt. We say who is your guest. We say hello, hashtag DJ.
Who is this?
Also, Mike from Queen City Cabinetry is in the chat and says hello, everyone. And of course, N Saturn says hello, hashtag Mike Pelopita. We say to you from us. Yes. Rocky Huber joins us in the Facebook live chat. It was really nice to see Rocky last night. Scott Robinson joins us and says, so I'm a little old, but DJ is open for other DJs. Help me out here.
Sammy Adams isn't a DJ, and yes, we do open for other DJs.
Yes.
Because some DJs like myself will book like 3 gigs a night.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have to be, and can only do so say I book a gig from 9 to 11, and I can't be to my residency until then. I'll book a DJ to play from 9 to 11:30.
Yes.
And then I'll play.
Yeah. It's just like any other.
It's like a band.
Any other genre of music. Yes.
But on Saturday, I'm not opening for a DJ. I'm opening for an artist, pretty big artist actually.
Yeah. Eric Pilcher, our friend from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, joins us. And, of course, he does Eric Pilcher's classic film review every Friday. And this week, I believe it is Meet the Parents. Let's see. I just want to make sure we don't miss anybody in here. And Saturn says, we will say, what's the details, hashtag Matt. We say thanks, hashtag Rocky, from us and Saturn.
Who is this?
From Greensboro, North Carolina. Melanie La Liberty says she will totally kick your ass at air hockey.
Anytime anybody wants it.
Yep.
Let me know.
Yep, there you go. All right.
Kyle, I want a rematch, though.
We are joined by another gentleman who also has entrance music.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
This is a little hurt.
Don't hurt me. No more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
Oh, okay.
I see Gonzo on the couch. Oh, I've got your... Hang on. Sorry. There we go.
Matt, can't.
How are you?
Christian, do you play that song? What is Love?
I have not played that in a very long time.
Check it out.
Oh, by the way, Molly Diago is in the Facebook live chat. She is going to be with us on Monday on the program and performing live in studio with us. We've been playing her great first single, End of the World, that we debuted on the show a number of months ago, actually. But yeah, we're going to see her on Monday in studio. Really looking forward to that.
Is that a programming note?
That is an
Is that a
official
programming note, he
official
says?
programming note. Yes.
Gonzo was a comedian last night. Did you hear him on stage last night at Bonfire?
Yes.
Yeah. Kid was cracking jokes left and right.
He kept booing me, bro. Like
Gonzo.
You're like, boo, you suck.
It was all out of love, bro. I had to toughen your skin for you.
Hey,
Some of those jokes, though, were a little questionable.
Well,
they were a little not PG. They were a little PG-13. I was like, what?
Yeah,
man?
pushing the envelope there.
Yeah,
that's kind of your thing.
You gotta push the envelope.
All I saw was Jeff Nyan at one point look at Gonzo and go, no. And that was it for me.
Yeah,
you made the
when he gets angry, you shut it down.
Really? Yeah.
He made I think it was a Nutcracker joke, and he was like, yeah, nope. I'm like, damn.
I don't remember that.
He said something about
You just
involved.
get, I'll tell you what though, what a feeling it is to be, I guess you could say, on stage with a microphone, which is what I was, reading the raffle numbers and cracking jokes. When you hit one though, and you get a bunch of laughs, there's really no drug or anything better than that.
It's so fun.
It's
Dude,
Had you never done anything like that before?
Nah, not really. No.
I got kind of like thrown into it last year with when Peter and Matt weren't gonna do it, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll do it.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I was all about it until like Juno just kept crushing the stage, but like whatever.
Yeah.
I finally got to meet Matty Juno yesterday.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I had not met him before.
He's an acquired taste.
I assumed he was. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought he was taller.
No, he's not. He's
basically he's calling you a midget.
No, I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm actually, in all seriousness, when I see him on the video during the morning show, he just looks taller to me. I just was surprised. I don't know why.
We need 4K cameras up in here, guys, because clearly Matt's a little. Something going on with Matt's eyes.
I don't know. No, I saw the optometrist recently. Actually,
did you tell him that?
I did not.
Oh.
It just seemed I didn't want to be impolite.
He was.
I didn't want him to take it wrong.
He was an acquired taste last night.
Well, I mean, he goes for it,
He was a little-
we had our rough patch, and we're good to go now. Like I would consider him a friend.
Yeah, I barely know. I don't know who the guy was who kept going toe to toe with me about the snowboard and the fridge and stuff. I don't remember his name, but like he was kind of tall like me, light skinned, like, and had the hat on. We were going at it all night.
Yeah, you're welcome. By the way, I hooked you up on that raffle.
Now
that's cap. I bought way too many tickets to be hooked up, man. I'm surprised that was the only thing I won. I was like, Jeff gave me the like 3 arm lengths of tickets, and I'm like, dude, I got 5 minutes. I'm like,
yeah,
crap. What do I go for? Next thing you know, I just see this guy saying he wants the fridge, and I'm like, I feel like ruining somebody's day.
Now, Gonzo, not to put you on the spot, but Scott Robinson in the chat room says, Gonzo, you let me down yesterday. I wanted to be in studio with you at 10, and you were a no-show.
Oh, yeah, I was a no-show. Correct. I can't even say I wasn't, but, I have an excuse. I have a family I had to attend to,
I guess that's a pretty good.
I tried to make... I mean, to be honest, I was in bed, snuggled up with my son, and you can't beat that. So you gotta make that. I made the decision to stay in bed and just keep it cool,
Yes.
But I went later and kicked the field goal. I did everything I was supposed to do.
Yeah, can you explain that for people who don't know what you did with the football?
Yeah, so if you guys want to check it out on Kyle Clayton's Facebook page, getting tons of views. Mikey Martineau announced it. Kyle did a great job holding the ball right there on Elm Street, kicked the field goal right over the traffic lights, like nailed it.
Yeah,
I was waiting for you to nail a car too, and I would have laughed.
No, it was straight as a whistle, bro. It was like right there, and then
straight as a whistle. What?
Yeah,
that's a term.
I did it for charity.
Well,
I raced
like a slide whistle.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was able to raise $50 on that kick.
Yeah.
And donated it to the Hope, to the cause.
Yeah.
So it was a win-win. And then Kyle Clayton tried to kick one, and he went wide left, as Mikey would say.
Oh, no.
Man thought he was Pat McAfee.
Oh, no.
He wide left.
And did that hit the car?
Did it not hit a car? No,
okay.
No, we timed it. We hit the crosswalk. We had 20 seconds. We did it right.
Yeah, no,
Mikey
that's
was
good.
beating 5-year-olds yesterday at foosball.
Hey, man, I'll tell you what. Tony Petrello is the best foosball player I've ever seen.
He's in the chat room, by the way. He says hello.
Last year,
competitive foosball player. He plays in like.
Oh, really?
tournaments. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, wow.
Next year, I want to do an air hockey tournament there.
We've got our friend Shannon is on the line. Hi, Shannon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Shannon.
What's going on?
How are ya?
Good.
Want to say hi to Gonzo too.
Yep. Oh, he can hear you.
Good field goal there over the arch, right on Concord Street.
I could have kicked it better.
Thank you.
I kicked it better if I can speak English today.
You can do anything, right, Reckless?
I can do anything my little heart desires.
Can you
I'm the
speak
little
with a
train that
brogue?
could.
Can you?
Can you what?
I said, can you speak with a brogue?
Can you speak with a brogue?
An Irish brogue.
I know I can't, and I'm Irish.
Hey, listen, I rescind my statement in that case.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I can't do
There's
that.
a few things I can't do.
Can't do that, Shannon. Sorry.
I have a list.
Yeah, okay.
So.
Well, I was laughing my keister off yesterday because it was hilarious in there. I think everybody had a good time.
Does anyone know, since I have everyone that was like, you were there, does anybody know who I gave the snowsuit to?
Who's that?
It's Reckless.
DJ Reckless.
I want to.
Oh, DJ Reckless. I can't say sexy. Hey, Gonzo, say sexy
I mean, you
for
can
me.
if you want to.
Sexy.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I mean, you can if you want to,
Wrong.
but not on the radio.
Wrong show.
Reckless.
Wrong number. Sorry.
Oh my.
I'll give you my number.
I'll let you. I'll let you guys go.
All right, Shannon. Thank you for the call. Bye bye.
So no number? Damn.
By the way, Jeff Nyan is in the chat and says the lady who won the signed kick photo was excited.
No, she wasn't. It was.
No, that was cool. Now tell us about that. You guys had a photo printed out, or how did that happen?
Well, I mean, I went down once I made it. I went on the Facebook Live on Kyle Clayton's page. Check it out.
Yeah.
And took a nice screenshot. Got it right at the perfect spot. Went down to our friends at Copy Express. They banged out 5 for me. Big posters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And as a kind of a joke, not really, but put it up there. Hey, it got 9 tickets, so that's cool. And it's probably equivalent to like $1.75, probably.
That was a great idea.
Can we talk about the best prize there?
Which is what? A date with Kyle Clayton?
Yeah. I was standing there putting in tickets, and this woman she goes, who the hell is Kyle Clayton? And I just died. I said, listen, trust me, you want to put your tickets in there. He's a very handsome fella. All right? He's a great person.
I would have just said he's the man with that sweet, sweet beard.
Yeah, he said it was a 2-hour maximum, and they would have to pay. Which,
I'm done.
That makes sense, It's
Yeah.
Kyle Clayton.
Yes, of course. Katie,
He's a man
from
of the people.
Katie from the morning show is in the chat and says, "Good morning, boys," or "Good evening, boys."
I was
rather.
going to say, I'm like, it's evening.
I was thinking morning because morning show, morning boys. Also, Tony Petrello had said weirdos, and then N Saturn says hashtag Tony Petrello. We are not weirdos. That's right. That's right. N Saturn sticking up for us. No, it was nice to see. Yep, Tony was there yesterday. That was nice. Of course, Katie was there, and Jeff Nyan, as we mentioned, was part of running the whole thing. And
shout out to Jeff.
Very cool. Absolutely.
Shout out to everybody. Jeff for straight up scaring my friend who came in for a beer and was like, "Who is that big dude that just greeted me at the door?" And I said, "That's the guy that's helping run the stuff." She goes, "He kind of intimidates me." I go, "You're not the only one."
Oh my!
He's got that posture, and I like that about him.
Yes,
it was awesome.
Yeah, he killed
yesterday. I love it. It's like the one good thing I do every year,
The one good thing
I'm a part of anyway.
Okay, so I have a question. Something else. I heard this on the morning show though. Peter.
Yeah, man. We got to confront this elephant in the room.
Peter White has a discussion to have with you tomorrow about something.
What's that?
Something having to do with a bar tab.
Who said that? He said that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He said that. Well, I mean, okay, so.
Okay, so
I mean,
when it starts with that is when you know.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if you're asking, did my balance get transferred to Peter's tab? Probably is the answer. Yes. Technically, but it was all worked out. It was all right. I'm surprised he would say that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Man, why are you throwing your drinks on other people's tabs?
I wasn't.
Unless you a cute girl, don't do that to me.
No. What happened was I had my backpack and I had my debit card in the backpack, which was in my car because I went to the car, at 4-something o'clock, and went back and forgot my backpack. So then, Steph was like, "Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. Just pay me back."
Oh,
so it was all arranged.
Oh.
So there's no problem. I didn't think there was. But
unless
we'll have to iron that out tomorrow morning.
yeah, there might have been
sounds fun.
might have been a misunderstanding somewhere. I don't know.
I better iron that out for.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got all the way home and then realized I didn't pay my tab.
Well,
And
there
I'm
you
like-
go. That's
I was
worse.
like, all right, time to go back and pay my tab.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Jeff 9 in the chat says my son Callan had a great time hanging with Gonzo.
That kid was killing it.
That was it was nice meeting him. Very cool kid.
Mikey beat him at foosball though, and I told Mikey he needs to take it easy. That was a little unfair.
Mm-hmm.
Fair match.
I mean, the match between me and Kyle was a little heated. Minus the fact that
Well-
the table kept breaking.
Yeah, there was also an equipment issue there, which made it
I
hard
want
to
a
keep,
rematch.
Made it hard to keep score.
Me and Kyle need a rematch. I won that one easily, but I'll give him the rematch just because I don't think it was fair.
That's very generous.
I mean, I know I'll beat him.
Oh my goodness!
I beat
wow.
Jenny.
Wow. Yes, you did.
Jenny thought she had it in the bag. Was all cocky and stuff, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I showed her what's up.
DJ Steve is in the Facebook live chat. It was nice seeing him there yesterday, as well as
Yeah.
Jason Fedderson and Paulie C from Retro Spectrum Radio with Paulie C, also in the Facebook live chat. So
Hello, Paulie.
very nice, very nice. Yeah, it's kind of weird now that the Miracle on Elm Street, now that it's over and done with well, sort of. I mean, people can still donate and whatnot, but
Guys, you can donate to my toy drive too.
it's got to be a big relief for everyone, really heavily involved, like Peter and Matt Couchane and
dude, the amount
Jeff
of work
and
them guys put in.
they've got to be afterward kind of like, oh, good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Matt, of course, there's still another, one more thing to go, I think, at next, like the big the big finale at the Dairy Field, I think. But for Matt, Couchane, he just, literally the next day, he's like, all right, well, school supplies now.
Right.
He doesn't stop.
On to the next thing.
Yeah, it's like kind of his go get him, and, but yeah, Peter, it doesn't, Peter does, just the fact that he, he kind of is responsible for all the, I guess you could say, fanfare.
Yeah, the publicity. And,
the reason why they raised, thousands of dollars is kind of because it all happened on a whim. They were just joking around.
Mhm.
They're like, it's a miracle on Elm Street,
Yeah.
They're like, oh, let's run with that. Now on the third one.
Yep.
And, he puts a lot of time into it,
Absolutely.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and I'm sure for Peter, he'll say like it's probably his one good thing he does a year too.
Oh my goodness! Wow. All right. Tom Blanchard joins us in the chat room. Hello, Tom. Jenny says, "I'm not sure it counted our game right, because there was a problem with the table keeping
Oh no,
score."
it counted our game right.
She said, "You did give me a lot of points knocking into your own goal. Just saying."
It's part of the game. Okay, sometimes pressure gets to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And N Saturn helpfully chimes in and says, "We say that you hashtag Matt and hashtag Gonzo check out of us on our Facebook like page."
Oh.
Well, very good. Very
It's
good.
like one of those running jokes that like you beat it to death, and then you're like, okay, enough. And then if you keep it going, it kind of resurfaces and becomes funny again. Like,
Yeah. Well, John Hopwood hates when I read the Facebook Live comments when it's
that's not
our Greensboro contingent. He hates it. It really bothers him.
Was Hopwood here yesterday?
Yes, he was.
He was, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see him. I wish I saw him.
Yep, he was here. Scott Robinson says Matty Cushion is a great guy. He must be using voice to text, meaning Matt
Matty
Cushion,
Cushion.
who helps a lot of kids. Congratulations to him. Absolutely. And we have a call. Oh, we had a call.
Guess we don't.
Nobody there.
That sounds like an Easy G call to
The
me.
Phantom. Easy G called earlier. Did you hear that?
No.
He
I
had a
didn't.
very intense dream. It was quite remarkable.
Oh, was it? Okay, never mind.
Quite remarkable.
Wrong show.
Scott confirms, yes, it is. He does use voice to text. Yes, indeed. 603-250-6007 is the number if you'd like to join us today. 603-250-6007. You can also text me at 617-917-4476. We have a call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connerton Unleashed. Who's this?
Greetings, big fan.
Oh, this is a familiar voice. Hello, sir. Paulie C.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm dying over here.
Are you? Don't do that.
Please don't.
All right. Gonzarelli, Arthur Gonzarelli.
Yes,
Would
sir.
you like to come into the show on December 16th when we have our triumphant return a week from tomorrow?
I'll go with a hell yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
That's
All
right.
So
You know
we
what that
will,
means, Matt?
Promote the crap out of you that you're going to be on the show.
It means hell yeah.
It means we get to spend more time together.
That's true, too.
Oh, boy. Poor
Very,
Matt.
very nice.
One day you'll get asked.
And I'm sorry I couldn't make that last night, you guys. You know, that thing
Oh, what'd
sounded
you
like
say?
it was great. I've been to every single one of them, and, well, all two of them. And it was just a shame that I couldn't make it last night. I hope it went well. I hope you all had fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You were missed, but we understand, certainly.
Yeah. And I missed all you guys, too.
Yeah, I wish you were
We
there.
missed you too.
It was cool. I remember last year we had fun, just sitting outside and laughing at everything. It was a good time.
Yeah. I remember last year I was I had to work all day, but I went in and was on the air with Matt for the last hour of the event from 5 to 6 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it was just like a little great social Christmas party. It was fun.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it was.
That's what I love about it. You like see people and it's easy. It's like
You see people you don't see all year. Like, I didn't
Right.
know half those people there, and everyone knew me, and I was like, oh, hi. How are you?
Yeah, it's not wild.
I was like, they're like reckless. I'm like, I haven't heard someone call me that in this setting since.
you call yourself.
I was like, huh? That's not my name, but hi, how are you guys?
Gonzo does make an interesting point.
What? Wait, what?
you call yourself that.
You said your name was you called yourself reckless.
When?
today.
When?
Like a minute ago.
No,
Hey,
that's
you
what
don't
people.
spell it right.
That's
I don't
what
know
people,
if anybody ever told you, dude, but you don't spell it right. Reckless is not
I
spelled that way.
purposely did that, and I grew to kick myself in the rear end for it because now everybody spells it wrong.
Yep.
I'm like, oh no.
DJ Reckless.
No, it was supposed to be reckless, and I was supposed to leave out the C and the E.
Yo. All right, guys. Have a good one. I will see you guys a week from tomorrow, and I'm glad that you're coming on, Gonzo. Love you guys.
More
Take
peer
care.
pressure to
All right,
join my
all right,
DJ
Paul.
name.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, that was our friend Paulie C from Retro Spectrum Radio with Paulie C.
He said you did it to yourself, man.
Would you see my recommended playlist? It's all over the board.
Oh, really? Yeah.
We need a
There'll be-
90s hip hop night.
Oh, there'll be Backstreet Boys. There'll be B-52s. There'll be All for One. There'll be, oh my God. There'll be Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, God.
There'll be a million, just all over the board. In sync.
We have a call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connerton Unleashed. Who's this? Hello?
Hello?
It's another fan.
Hey, Mr. Raxo, what's happening out there? You know who this is, your nemesis. Crazy Joe.
This sounds like a recording.
It definitely is because he's not man enough to actually talk on the phone, but he's man enough to send me an email.
Probably an
and call
answering
me-
machine.
Call me an obscenity. Loser.
Black culture.
We could just let him play in the background.
Yeah, and honestly,
You
this is
know,
just be like, yo, this is, yeah,
You
I'm over
better,
it.
you better have a conversation with him. He's making all
Oh.
kinds of stupid threats out there on my email, and he's
Oh,
not
this
going
is
to get
about me.
anywhere because he's a punk kid who doesn't know the ABC.
I got him hook, line,
life.
and sinker.
in the fast lane the way I do. You know, I
Life
wrote
in the
book
fast
practically.
lane.
I'm an expert. You know,
Hmm.
maybe it's time for you to put him in the dog cage or something, and let him
Absolutely.
think about his little threats out there, which don't
What
scare
threats,
me. You know,
bro? What threats?
What you do?
it'll be a
I sent him an
cold day in
email.
hell that I'm scared of a child.
You should be,
So,
and I'm not a
speaking of
child.
which, sorry, got asthma.
It's okay. Keep going.
Please put your child in his place and tell him that he, even though he's now legally an adult, he's not a real adult. And he doesn't want to face the consequences of his actions. Okay, Ratso, you know who this was.
I know, you said it at the beginning of the video, loser.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Oh.
What'd you say to him? What is that?
Oh, sorry.
Is that Ron?
One of our audience members fell asleep to the ramblings of the recording.
I'm just... What?
So what'd you do, bro? What'd you do to
we can't talk about it. We can't talk about
who?
it. We can't. Well,
I'll tell you after.
You really can't talk about it?
We can't. We're not allowed to talk about that person on the air.
You need a paywall show.
Because there will be one. Yeah, he made it so we can't talk about him. He killed the golden goose. We can't give him any publicity. I'm willing to listen to his recordings and.
What's he doing? Like doing answering machine stuff.
It's
like,
weird,
loser,
right?
Dude, straight loser.
It's very weird.
He's a goofy.
Yeah.
He's a little goofy.
Do you even have a dog cage?
Yeah,
no, we have cats.
Well, there is a dog cage in the basement, but we haven't had to put him in it yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, I don't want someone calling Child Protective Services on us.
That's highly illegal.
Oh, there's that. Yeah. Did you know that, Gonzo?
I didn't
illegal.
know that you had a dog cage and that you were
I
willing
didn't know
to
we
put
had a
him
dog
in
cage either. I've never been in the basement.
Well, if we have to, if he makes a mess, like if he messes on the floor,
rub his face in it.
We'll rub his face in it and then put him in the dog cage.
I haven't messed on the floor. I've fallen asleep on the floor though.
That's true.
I've fallen asleep on the floor in the kitchen though.
Yes.
Okay. Well, can I ask Reckless a question? Did you threaten someone?
No.
Okay. Just wondering.
No, he wouldn't do that.
No dog cage for you?
Maybe with legal action.
Wait, that's good though. Hey,
maybe with legal action, but I didn't threaten his life or anything.
All publicity is good publicity, right?
Exactly.
Who said he's a goofy? Which one of you said?
I did.
You did? Yeah, Melanie in the chat room says he's a goofy. Burn.
He is. He's a loser. He's a loser. Like,
well, we do have to keep it clean for terrestrial radio, so I suppose that's a good.
Yeah, because I could have a few other words I'd like to say, but I don't. I hold my own. I
Hello,
hold my tongue too.
Hello to Eric Street, who joins us in the Facebook live chat. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. 603-250-6007 is the number. 603-250-6007. Coming up in the second hour, we'll get into some stuff. We definitely got to talk about Brittany Griner.
Sad. It's pathetic. I'm sorry, but it is.
I'm curious to hear more.
Hot take.
Ooh, that is a hot. That's what you. Yes. That's,
good. Let it be.
Is
a
that
hot
the
take.
basketball player?
The young people. Yes. The young people say that now. I think hot take.
Yeah.
Well,
what happened? Give me a tease.
Well, yeah. There was a prisoner swap, so she's been released.
It happened then. Okay, interesting.
Yes. We have a call.
Is that her?
Probably not. I think she's busy. Hi, welcome to Matt Connerton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, Ratso, is this is it live or Memorex? What's your answer?
Are you live or are you recorded?
That's a.
That's why I'm asking you. Is it live or is it Memorex?
That's a little bit of a dated reference. Although Jesse PS from Pod Awful, he does that where he'll just say, "Is it live?"
Yeah. So what I want to know is your adopted son over there thinks he's a man and he could step up to the plate of a real man from New York City, and I think he better be careful what he says on the
Why, you gonna call the police again?
Emails telling me he's going to do this and do that because
I'll read the email if you want.
Child.
Bro,
we're not gonna
email if you want.
We're not no threatening.
Keep you cool.
No threatening on this show.
Because let me tell you something. You are a
kid. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
Do you want to bring up your responses about how you called me a racial slur? Do you want to? Whoa. Do you want to bring up anything else about how in your videos all you can do is talk about me and call me racial slurs? What? And about how I'm stealing black culture?
Listen, you're a nobody that got involved in my thing with your
views
with Matt, and you are a punk. You know what I mean? And that's all there is to it.
Okay, well at least my responses aren't recorded. I can be a
Doesn't
punk
matter.
if you
You're
want me
a
to
punk, and you better be careful who you're threatening and who you're talking to. Because I'm a man. I'm not a kid like you are. You know what I mean?
No, you're an old man. whose hairline
That's
is
right.
receding.
And an old man is dangerous.
Knock off
So
Albert
you
Einstein over here.
you better understand that an old man is
All right,
dangerous. Because you
nobody's-
have a lot more knowledge in life. You just existed on this planet.
You've put
You
Gonzo.
understand that?
You've put Gonzo to
You're a
sleep.
punk.
You hear him
Hey
snoring?
man, your welfare check's probably in the mail. Go get it.
You're a punk. You're a punk.
Your social security
That's
check's
all
in the
you
mail. Go
are.
get
Is
it.
a punk. And you
Okay.
talk a lot of smack because you're a punk.
I'm
and you're a
excited to see the
nobody.
12
And you
the
steal
next
black
12 10-minute
culture.
videos you're
And
gonna
that's
put
the
up.
truth.
All right.
Poor Gonzo's asleep over here.
Yeah, I gotta. All right, I gotta.
Bye, Goofy.
All right, Rexo, it's always a pleasure talking to you, even though, we are rivals. But, I don't mind you and I, getting on with it, but,
Yeah, you
this punk, he's got to stick his nose where it don't belong.
Gonzo's
and
awake.
He's a dummy. He's a dummy.
Goofy. Sorry. Goofy.
All right. Well, it's been another productive discussion. Thank you.
He's dangerous.
Goofy.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
The Goofy show.
Okay, all right.
I'm giving you
Crazy
some
Goofy
wise
Show.
advice, kid, and you better take it for what
The
it's
Crazy
worth.
Goofy show.
All right, all right,
.com.
all right. Thank you. Okay, moving on. Okay. All right. Nobody's threatening anybody.
You handled this scale of 1 to 10, 4. I would say you handled
I was
this,
just like, bro.
Yeah.
How are you gonna say I threatened you?
I'm like, keep it cool.
If
You're
I
like,
could dig
I'm
into
like,
it-
well, he's not gonna do that, so let's just go on from there.
If I wish we could dig into this. I really wish we could.
No, we don't.
But we can't.
We don't talk about. If he calls the show, he calls the show. But we don't. We don't.
Loopholes.
We don't talk about him.
Literal loopholes.
No, that's
literally,
that's
bro.
not a
I
loophole.
wouldn't say anything
we
about
just
him, but he can,
we
but
don't
he can
once
talk
he's
about me.
once he's off the line, we can't talk about it. He made sure of that. That was
That's
his own doing.
I'll
I didn't
post
even
the
know that.
He
screenshot.
killed his own publicity machine. We have a. I thought we had a call. Nobody there.
Ratso Rizzo.
Yes.
So good.
It's clever, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ratso fat. You know why? Because it rhymes, like Matzo Ratso.
Yeah,
it
it's
rhymes.
just so clever.
I think our friend Fredo is on the line. Hey, Fredo.
Yo, what's going on? I just wanted to call and say, that guy who just hung up, man, he was, I think he needed a hug. I think he really needed, I think it was, a little bit of a cry for attention. And
Yes.
I think maybe he just needs someone, he needs like a Snickers bar and like a hug, Maybe
He needs more than that, man.
Well, sometimes we all need a hug sometimes, don't we?
Yeah.
And a Snickers
I
bar.
think I think that guy missed a few hugs, maybe.
I
you
think
know?
so. I think so. Well,
Some of those,
the
some of
holidays
those
are
critical ones.
hard. The holidays are hard. What can you do?
They are.
It always bugs me whenever you see someone just kind of like, God, they can't help themselves. They're being so negative, and they're just kind of, like emanating this negative energy, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not healthy, and what you put out is what you get back. And if you put out positivity, that's what you get back.
I think he sounded like maybe he needed to get laid.
I agree with you.
That's a discussion for Matt Connerton Unsheathed, which of course is not carried
I
here
don't
on WMNH. But yeah, that's my other show, Fredo, and that is behind a paywall online.
I don't know what it was. He needed something, man. He needed some kind of good in his life. That guy clearly he's got a big chip on his shoulder.
Yes,
calling young people punks and stuff. And it's just crazy.
He needs a little love in his heart, I think.
I just want him to know wherever he is that someone out there, not me, but someone loves him. And
yes,
maybe he should love himself.
Yeah.
Maybe he's lacking in that department. Maybe he needs to get in touch with somebody himself.
You can get to sleep easier, too.
Right, and you want to keep a healthy prostate at
You
his
might
age.
help him relieve that tension. He's got some tension. Maybe he needs to love himself literally, too.
That's right. Oh, JPV in the chat room agrees. He says everyone needs to hug more. There would be more love in the world. That's right. That's right.
It's that time of the year where we should be nice to each other, even if we don't want to be. Especially if
Yes.
it's like a family member on the other side of the table. Just pretend to be nice right now. that guy should just pretend to be nice to himself, and then maybe one day he'll just like be it genuinely. But he clearly, needs some positivity in his world.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I just want to say, tuning in, and I had to call in because, man, you got to put some positivity on after that negative blast. From the old crank over there, the Grinch over here. What was that guy's name?
Well, I'm not going to say his name because we're actually not allowed. We're really technically not allowed to speak about him anymore around here because
he who shall not be named.
Yes. Yeah, but then he goes and calls, and it's like so he makes it impossible to avoid. So it's
pretty,
like
an X that won't go away.
It's pretty baffling.
Let it go, man.
Right.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Someone's out there for you.
This is Fredo.
You can be caller number 7 on another show. That won't. It's okay.
Matt, this is Fredo, correct?
Yes.
Call into places where you don't have to disparage them with the punk epithet, unless it's a positive punk.
Right.
Well,
I was just like, bro,
Fredo,
absolutely. The world needs some positive punk, man.
Fredo, this is Gonzo, and I would like to just pass along that I appreciate your call because, you're right. You felt the need to bring some positivity, and 'tis the season, baby. Appreciate
That's
it.
right, brother.
Keep it rolling.
I appreciate it so much. At the break, I'm going to play "Air Between Us" by Dank Sinatra.
Oh boy,
I love this song.
Sinatra,
I love this song. So that's to show how much we appreciate your positivity, Fredo. We're going to show you some love with a little Dank Sinatra.
Right on, fellas. On that note, I'll let you guys go and listen to the rest of the show. And thanks for letting me call in.
Anytime. You're always welcome. All right, my friend. Thank you so much.
All right, fellas.
All right.
Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
He seems positive.
Yes. Alfredo Enrique Benavides. I like saying his
Love him.
full name. Oh, yeah. Great guy. Great man.
I don't know him, but I like his style.
Oh, yeah. He's in a bunch of bands. Dank Sinatra, Cosmic Blossom. I think he still plays with the Faith Ann Band. Ron is on the line. Hi, Ron.
Yeah, I appreciated his positivity so much that I think I'm going to love myself.
Nice, man. I mean, that's a good step, I guess.
Well.
I think he just fell over, hung up the phone, and yeah.
I think he was in a hurry to get to it.
He's going to go love himself.
I just got it. He's going. I get it, man.
Gonzo.
Prostate.
Gonzo.
Well, he's already nude.
Good job, Ron.
So very good. Well, we are just past the top of the hour. We're
clean up aisle 7.
We're gonna. Oh no. Well, that's yikes. Yeah, get the mop. All right.
The mop. Ron's in town.
Oh boy. All right.
I need some tissues.
Let's play this. This is "Air Between Us" by Dank Sinatra. This is a great song, and then we'll show some love to our amazing sponsors, and then we'll be back with hour number 2, numero dos of Matt Connerton Unleashed. Plenty more to come. Don't go away.
It's just air between us now. Breathe it in and breathe it out. It's just air between us now. Breathe it in and breathe it out. For once. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Just air between us now. Breathe it in and breathe it out.
Come on down to the Hop Knot at 1000 Elm Street, Manchester's premier craft beer and gourmet pretzel bar. Tell us more, Trudy.
We make our dough fresh every day. We make a variety of styles of pretzels and serve craft beer, cocktails, and a few bottles of wine. We do the traditional pretzel, and we have multiple flavors for that. We also do stuffed pretzels, pretzel sandwiches, free dessert pretzels, and pretzel knots.
The Hop Knot in the Brady Sullivan Plaza at 1000 Elm Street.
Bring your kitchen to life with Queen City Cabinetry, located at 87 Elm Street in the historic Sunbeam Mall in Manchester. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They can be reached at 603-222-2007 or on the web at queencitycabinetrynh.com. Come see the possibilities. Queen City Cabinetry, another proud sponsor of WMNH.
Clemento's Pizzeria, family friendly, awesome for a date night. Clemento's Pizzeria. For delivery, call 603-782-8450. Clemento's Pizzeria, the best pizza in town. 1875 South Willow Street in Manchester, New Hampshire. Best cocktails around. Come in as friends and leave as family.
This hour on WMNH is sponsored by CGI Business Solutions, located at 5 Dartmouth Drive in Auburn. They serve all your business needs, including employee benefits planning, corporate design and business administration, investments and wealth management, and customized business insurance solutions. Their phone number is 866-841-4600 or on the web at cgibusinesssolutions.com.
WMNH, rip the knob off.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is Matt Connerton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. We are well into hour number 2, numero dos. And, of course, you can also watch us if you're in Manchester on Comcast 97. And hello to all of our online listeners across the nation and around the globe. You can go to my website, mattconnerton.com, for all of your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, show archives, etc., etc. Today is Thursday, December 8, 2022. So welcome, everybody. I do want to remind you, of course, today is Thursday, which means tonight is trivia night at the Hop Knot. If you are intending to participate, I do suggest that you call ahead because those spots fill up very quickly. But even if it's too late to get in on the trivia, you can always get some of those delicious gourmet pretzels, and they have an assortment of craft beer. So tonight's trivia night, and tomorrow night they have Cozy Throne, a really great Boston band, is going to be playing at the Hop Knot from 7 to 9 p.m. That is tomorrow night. And also, you've got when are you? Is it tonight and tomorrow that you're playing Reckless at the 603?
Yeah, it's the last college night of the semester tonight. I just realized that. They got finals next week. I just realized that because we're making plans for next semester and figuring out college night and figuring out what I want to do.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Excellent. And Gonzo is here as well on the couch.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Ron to finish.
Yeah.
Should be done by now.
Yeah, it could be. Well, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
It depends who the camera's on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. If you'd like to join us today on the program, 603-250-6007 is the number, 603-250-6007. Also, you can text me at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connerton. While there's still time, while Twitter is still a thing, you can email me, matt@mattconnerton.com. And of course, you can interact and opine in the Facebook live chat. But the best thing to do so that we can hear and enjoy your
dulcet tones.
Yes.
I love it. Sorry.
Yes, that's okay.
I get excited.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Dulcet tones at 603-250-6007, 603-250-6007. Speaking of dulcet tones, by the way, going into the break, we played Air Between Us, a great track from Dank Sinatra. Our friend Alfredo Enrique Benavides gave us a call a few minutes ago that was very positive, so wanted to play that song. I love his voice. The song is just great, and got some very positive response in the Facebook live chat, too, as it always does. Tom Blanchard said, crank it up. Mike from Queen City Cabinetry in the historic Sunbeam Mall, another one of our great sponsors here at WMNH, says, I really like this song. And Jenny said, me too. And Saturn said, hi, hashtag Anna Marie Franklin, we say to you from us. And hashtag Anna Strong, hi, we say to you from us. So there you go. Lots of positive feedback on that track, and always nice to hear from Fredo. He's been in studio with us a couple of times, and really always really enjoy speaking with him. Speaking of the Facebook live chat, this hopefully you heard, those of you who didn't hear the end of the first hour, you won't understand this, but Jason in the chat room says, damn, Ron, will you be thinking of Shannon?
Whoa.
Yeah, well,
is that the girl is that the woman just called?
Yeah, Shannon called us earlier.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, she never gave me her number.
Oh, that's right. Maybe she didn't like
Shannon. You're missing out.
She didn't like the way you said sexy. Maybe it wasn't sexy.
I got a number.
Oh yeah.
Good to know.
Gonzo's
Thanks, Gonzo. Thanks for hooking me up, man.
Will Vegas is in the Facebook live chat. Will was here yesterday when Jenny and I arrived on the program, and Will says, what is it with these guys from New York who think they're John Gotti? Have some class, like Brooklyn Mike. Yes, absolutely. Brooklyn Mike, of course, a real New Yorker who we can talk about, in fact. Very good, very good. 603-250-6007 is the number, 603-250-6007. We should talk about Brittany Griner, the big prisoner swap. Who was laughing?
Me.
Why? All right. Give us your hot take before we. Really
My hot take is this: we got a Marine sitting there, right? We got a Marine sitting there. He's given a lot of his life for this country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Instead, we trade a Russian arms dealer who basically gave guns to Al Qaeda, supplied Al Qaeda, right? Instead, we take this WNBA player who literally on all her social medias talked about how she hates the United States, defund the police, this, that, everything else, right? And we bring her back instead of this poor Marine that's been sitting there.
I don't know if she ever said she hates America.
No, she did. I've seen the pictures.
Well,
I've seen the Instagram captions that are now deleted.
So wasn't she like, this has been going on a while though, right?
She's been there almost a year now, or she had been there almost a year.
Now you could find any example of a Marine or anyone that's better, a better fit for a trade, but this is for publicity. She's famous, and like, this is kind of a win in a way, isn't it?
Well, I think so. She was.
It means more than just her. It's like it represents.
She was the only option on the table, from what I understand. The Russians weren't willing to give up anybody else at this juncture.
How many people do the Russians have? And what did the Marine do?
They've got quite a few. We'll grab this call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connerton Unleashed. Who's this?
This is Scott Robinson.
Hey, Scott. How you doing?
Good, Matt. Listen, this is a bunch of crap about what Biden did for an arms dealer, for a WNBA basketball player. from what I heard, Russia said it's either her or nothing. Then you choose nothing. You choose nothing. This is all a political bunch of. I'm trying not to swear because you're on the air.
Yeah.
BS. This is awful. Leave her there. She went to a foreign country knowing that they don't allow drugs, and she got caught. Too bad. If that was me, you, anybody in the studio with you right now, because I'm having a brain fight about everybody's name, we would all be in jail, and they wouldn't give two craps about us.
Nice job, Scott.
But because she had publicity behind her, they let her go free. This guy is an arms dealer, which is like the worst thing you can be. One of the worst. And they exchanged her for him because they wouldn't throw the Marine in. That is just a bunch of hooey to me, and I'm very angry about this. And Joe Biden, who I voted for, because he was, once again, the lesser of two evils, needs to go. This was a bunch of crap. And it's wrong, and it wasn't right. You don't say to whoever, Putin or whoever's negotiating, you say, no, I want the Marine Corps. I want the Marine guy out. I don't want the basketball player. You take the Marine. Or if they say, no, it's either her or nothing, then you choose nothing. We don't negotiate with terrorists, and this is a terrorist act. So I agree.
Okay. I'm trying to find, I think that there was, what did Kirby say? Kirby had addressed this today, what the rationale was for letting him out, because I think his sentence was almost done and he's potentially dying, I think. But I'm trying to look that up, Scott. But I do understand what you're saying. I mean, personally, I'm glad to get her back, but I don't have the antipathy toward her that others seem to have.
It's all publicity. This is just all publicity. It's awful. It looks awful for our country. It looks awful to the whole world. Okay, so we have a basketball player, so we're gonna, I don't know, we'll let her go. But the guy who got caught supposedly for spying, we'll leave him in jail for another how many years? I mean, this is ridiculous. And I don't care if he's dying or not. Good, die in jail. You deserve to die in jail. I mean, when they caught the Nazi people in Argentina, did they care if they were going to die in jail? No, they deserve to die. They're not good people. That's all I have.
All right, Scott. Thank you for the call. I appreciate it.
No problem. You guys have a great night.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
I mean, I appreciate his intensity because, anytime someone calls in with that means, it means good discussion. I really don't know much about the Marine. I really don't know what happened there. If he's spying, like he said, wouldn't that be like more of an offense to Russia, though? Wouldn't they be more upset about someone spying than bringing drugs in? So, like, they probably want to hold on to that guy more, right? From their point of view.
Well, I don't think they were upset about her bringing drugs in. That was just,
But they're like mad at the guy for spying on them. I'm saying, right? Like,
right.
So, like, it's more of an offense to Russia if you're Russia.
Yeah.
To have a spy versus, and I don't know. He's probably right. They probably shouldn't have just done anything, right? You can say no to a deal.
You can. I want to look at this because this is the Daily Mail, which isn't the best source, but it'll give us some information though about what went into this decision. So it says here, Putin gave us no other option. White House insists as it stands by decision to bring Griner home and leave Whelan in jail, and dodges questions on why Russia got better deal and whether Merchant of Death, which is the nickname for the arms dealer, whether he is a threat to the U.S. some bullet points. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said today President Biden will never stop working for detained American Paul Whelan's release. She got questioned about whether Russia got the better deal in the prisoner swap of a convicted arms trafficker, Victor Boot, for WNBA star Brittany Griner. We'll grab this. Our friend Eric Pilcher is on the line. Hi, Eric.
Hey, Matt. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I saw that, I heard that Brittany Griner is being discussed, and I would like to say I do think it's great that she's free. No American should have to endure what she endured. And it's unfortunate that there are many, many more, even more than Paul Whelan, that are suffering the same fate she is suffering right now. Yeah. And it's sad that it feels like that with this concluding, that people are going to stop talking about this being an issue. And that's something that I personally, it just rubs me the wrong way a little bit.
I'm sorry, Eric. What rubs you the wrong way?
Just the idea that it just feels like that now that Brittany Griner is free, the people that were talking about this and making a major issue about it are going to let it go by the wayside and totally forget about people like Paul Whelan and others that are facing the same situation that Brittany Griner was.
Yeah, I think it's also... I know that the position of the administration seems to be that that this may open the door to more swaps. So we, and the president did say that they will not stop on trying to get Paul Whelan back. But I understand your concern, though, that that maybe this will
be. What other piece do we have? The major piece we had, in my understanding, we traded for Griner.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I hate comparing people in trade like this. This isn't like a sports trade where you're like, oh, this person ran for this many yards and you're getting back this person. That isn't the case at all.
Right.
None whatsoever. But it's like we traded a man who is responsible for the death of thousands. He has the nickname the Merchant of Death.
I don't want to hear gun control out of Biden's mouth again after this move. I really don't.
Thank you. I agree with that 1,000%, DJ Reckless.
I don't. It's sad.
We traded it for an athlete who was popped for a weed cartridge. This is a dangerous criminal that we just basically gave back to our enemy. And it's like, really? I think there was a lot of caving to political pressure here. And it just, to me, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm sorry if that upsets anyone. It just doesn't.
Matt, do you think this could be like a big picture thing? Like let's keep Russia at bay by just kind of giving them the better deal because, they have the bombs and everything, that whole thing. Like maybe just kind of like keeping them. All right, we'll give you a fair, we'll give you the better deal this time, but just keep in mind that we gave you that. So we'll try like an act of almost peace or an act of like friendship. Like I don't know. No, I don't know how to put it.
Friendship here.
Yeah,
an act of like.
I don't think much of that's on the table.
Did you guys hear about Putin and him collapsing and pooping his pants?
Oh yeah, we talked about that last week. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with that.
What does the Ukraine think about this? About the Merchant of Death being given back to Russia here?
Exactly. I want to hear what the Ukrainian president has to say on that.
Yeah, like
Because we all know the
if
first one they're
anything,
going at.
At the bare minimum, it's a horrible look that America's like, we're here, we support you, Ukraine, but then we give back to Russia, one of their most notorious arms dealers.
Yeah, literally.
Like, it's just like, oh, well, gee, thanks.
Yeah, from what I'm reading here, part of what went into the decision, and this is from CNN, was that they concluded that after being in prison for a decade, that Bout was not a security threat to the U.S., but that rings a little hollow with me because that doesn't mean anything. He can go right back to work.
Exactly.
But I thought, though, now maybe I might have it mixed up in my head. I thought there was something else about, though, that he was also terminally ill. Am I confusing him with somebody else?
I have heard that, but I haven't read that from any major sources.
Okay.
Again, that could be just some form of propaganda that has been put out there.
Yeah.
Because we do have pro-Russian groups in the United States, as sad as that is. We have Americans that claim Russia has the right idea on how a government should be run.
Yeah.
As like I said, as sad and frightening as that is, but I have heard that, but I haven't seen it reported by any major news sources enough for me to corroborate that it's true.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to find something on that now, but yeah, go ahead.
If that's the case, then yes, that does change things, but at the same time, my hope, I circle back to my first hope, is that we don't lose sight of the other Americans that are there, and the ones that are there because they served our country.
Right.
I'm sorry to be, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, but it just seems like that's the way this always happens. The big name is set free, and then we just, everyone just forgets about everything else.
Yeah, I think
there's
that's
more
true.
to it than that one person.
But if that was the only deal on the table and the guy is getting out soon and dying, wouldn't you want to get something in return? I don't know.
I mean, if it's true that he was dying, then yeah, that changes the Griner situation. But like I said, Gonzo, I go back to my initial concern, is that now that Brittany Griner is free, everyone's going to start talking about the American prisoner crisis in Russia.
Then she needs to step up and make it her initiative to get this guy out herself. Like, she needs to be like, I'm glad to be out, but there's this guy that needs to get out too. It's kind of on her to pass the torch.
I hope she does. I really hope she does, because now she has quite possibly and as a sports guy, she has the largest platform any WNBA athlete has ever had now.
Yeah,
all the eyes are on her.
Not only that,
she could be a major advocate for change.
Not only that, but if she does that, that will actually go some way toward sort of inoculating her from a lot of the criticism of her. People who and Eric, you and I had a conversation on Messenger about this earlier. Someone we know who called her a drug smuggler, and and it just had no sympathy for her at all. And I think if she were to do something like that, advocate for the release of more Russian prisoners very publicly, I think it would help to kind of push back on some of the negative things that people feel toward her.
Right, and here's the fickle nature, at least on the sports fan side of it. People, just like Colin Kaepernick, are going to remember her for her, what they deem anti-American stance. I mean, some people's opinions of her are never going to change.
Right.
And that's the way it's going to be. Now, if she does do that, though, man, she could really be a force of good.
Yeah.
Like, maybe take a year off from the WNBA and work directly with the White House. and get it out there. This is what is going on here. And advocate and push for things. And, you know, and there's a lot of good that could come out of this. And I really, really sincerely hope it does.
Yes.
Because Brittany Griner wasn't the first one to go through this. She's just the one we heard about, as is the case often when it comes to these circumstances.
Right, right.
And I told someone on Facebook today, I'm like, you can be happy that she's freed, but I'm like, the one thing we got to keep in mind is the man that we traded her for has a lot of blood on his hands.
True.
We have to be mindful when we sit here at least a little bit and say it's so great Brittany Griner gets to spend time with her family and friends for the holidays, and that is. But think about the people that man, his actions led to their death, and their family members don't get to spend time with those victims anymore.
And I guarantee you he'll go back to exactly what he was doing. If he's not
terminally ill. I mean, I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to buy guns from someone that's terminally ill. That might lead to some judgment issues there. But I mean, yeah, I agree with you, DJ Reckless, that if he is of able-bodied and mind, certainly he's going to go right back to doing what he was doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to find... See, I thought it was John Kirby who had said that. I'm trying to find it now, but I'm not easily finding it. So I might have misunderstood, or he may have been referring to somebody else.
And I wish that maybe this would foster, like, goodwill between Russia and America, but that just ain't going to happen. I mean,
Well, it opens the door a little bit, doesn't it?
Well, it might open the door. No. It might open the door to further prisoner swaps, and I think that's part of the. I think that's part of the.
I think that's where it ends. Is maybe further prisoner swaps if we have other chips that intrigue Vladimir Putin. But other than that, no. That's the only door that I would say is even moderately opened. In order for there to be open lines of communication and, you know, some form of friendship, there has to be respect. And Vladimir Putin, and I don't even think he respected Trump, quite honestly, doesn't respect anyone in the American government.
Right.
He thinks we're weak. I mean, he's said this many times.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, I mean, if he thinks that, there's no foundation for respect.
So, Matt, given the options of what they said, it's her and only her they'll give up, would you take this deal, Matt, if you were Biden?
Probably not. Initially I thought that I would, but I'm not finding anything about his health. So I must have misunderstood. There must be somebody else, another prisoner who is ill that we have or that they have. Because I just found something on Politico.com. Pentagon concerned about, or I think it's pronounced Boot. I'm sorry. Boot it's spelled Bout, but I think it's actually pronounced Boot, could return to arms trafficking after Griner exchange.
Yeah.
Oh, is Senator Bob Menendez, who is a Democrat, apparently said it's a deeply disturbing decision. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it could. I hate to sound pessimistic, but we might as well just say more than likely.
Yeah.
Now, isn't he going to get a lot of criticism if he turns down the deal? Because Brittany Griner's been trying to get out this whole time. Like, she's kind of a big name.
Well, he's turned down the deal so many times.
Oh, I didn't know that. So that's yeah.
I mean, what's one more time?
And we've all traded our best baseball card for a bad baseball card, and we've all done that by accident. We've all traded a bad deal.
I get the position he is in, and I understand the position he's in. I also, though, don't like the trade, and I don't like the swap. I I don't know the specifics of what was discussed. I would guess, based on what I know, Russia took a very hard line on this and said, no, we're only taking person A for person B. You don't like it, that's that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know that because there was some talk that they were trying to get Brittany Griner and Paul Whelan in exchange for the arms dealer for Victor Bout, and the Russians said
I think it
no.
really was. I mean, I'm pretty sure Putin was just saying, hey, you know, this is it. This is the deal. Take it or leave it.
Yeah. If he was,
I mean, because if he would have given Whelan in a deal, he would. Oh man, with as bad as his Ukraine invasion has failed, and then giving up someone that committed espionage against the Russian government. Goodness gracious, he would look awful.
That's a good point, because there finally does seem to be a turning of the tide as far as what the Russian people are willing to continue to tolerate as far as this war. The message is finally getting through that this isn't going that well for them, their invasion of Ukraine, and Putin could be in a little bit of trouble.
Plus, America might be just like, let's get on the board. You ever watch like American Pickers, where like Mike and Frank go around and they buy something at a bad deal just to kind of break the ice? You know, just to kind of make that initial.
I see what you mean.
Make that initial deal, and I just try to keep the ball rolling. You know, like, and I'm sure they knew a lot about the deal before the deal was made. I'm sure America got in touch with Griner or whatever and said, you know, if you do this, you know, we're going to take a lot of heat for this, but there's an end game to this. I have to assume there's an end game to this.
Mm-hmm.
I like that thought. I would like to think that there's some grand end game to it as well. It's just right now, people are going to have to understand that there's a lot of people out there that disapprove of this swap and are very vocal of their disapproval.
Yeah.
Right.
But I also think that one other thing to talk about, and I'm sure, Matt, being the sports aficionado that you are, you discussed this. Women's college basketball has started, and that's a lot more eyes on the Brittany Griner situation. Coaches on the sidelines were wearing T-shirts that said "Free BG" and had her picture on it. Players had armbands that said "BG." They wrote it on their shoes. So there was a lot more juice behind it starting back the week of Thanksgiving, because that's when college basketball really starts to get hot.
Yeah.
So you have all of these high-profile teams like Tennessee, UConn, Maryland, Notre Dame, South Carolina, UCLA pushing this narrative, so a lot more eyes got put on it, or it refreshed in people's heads and became a hot topic once again.
Yeah.
There's definitely more juice,
so
as he said.
That's something that I definitely noticed, and I had mentioned it to a family member. I'd said, you know, I think something's going to happen by the end of the year.
Oh, really? You said that?
I said, what was that, Matt?
Oh, I just said you predicted that?
Yeah, I said something's going to happen by the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
I said because what they're going to run into is, I think if it's not settled by NCAA tournament time, and there's actually been a precedent for this with what the NBA did with George Floyd, the players could boycott the NCAA tournament. And the schools are going to be livid then, because that's a major moneymaker for them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's a domino effect at play here that affects a lot of different avenues. It affects ABC because Disney, ABC, ESPN, they're all under the same banner. ESPN holds the exclusive rights to the women's NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of eggs there, and a lot of big names were starting to really get it out there again. So, yeah, I thought something was going to happen by the end of the year. At the very least, there was going to be, on this date, she will be released. But, yeah, I thought that with this uptick in what they were doing, something was certainly going to happen.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
And when Russia transferred her to the hardest penal colony in Russia and wasn't going to tell her family where she was at, I'm like, oh, okay, now a lot of pressure is going to be put on this administration to do something about it.
Right, that's true.
She was in the hardest penal place?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, basically they serve literal slop. And if you don't eat it, you starve. Feeding. It's awful. There was someone who's actually been in that camp that said she's going to need, at the minimum, a year to 2 years of therapy.
Oh, God,
to at least come to terms with what she endured.
Oh, no doubt. Absolutely.
Now,
that's the same for anyone in her situation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If this Marine didn't exist, is it a good deal then? Like, I know everyone's like, well, we should have done that, but that was not the deal on the table. Like, they had probably a time limit to make the decision, and Biden's like,
well, I think
you think Biden made the decision too?
Well, yeah, but I think the main point of contention is that Victor Bout is that he's still a danger.
Right, yeah, he's obviously not good.
Yeah. But
yeah, it's basically giving guns to our enemy here.
It is hypocritical to support Ukraine and then bring back a guy who's going to...
DJ Reckless hit it right on the head when he said, Biden shouldn't talk about gun control anymore. That's absolutely accurate.
Well,
I mean, we're giving Russia back a major arms dealer, and then we're saying, "Oh, hey."
Literally.
So,
I don't know what else to say.
It's horrible. It's very hypocritical. Just a rough situation, certainly, but I'm happy Brittany Griner will be home with her family.
Oh, I am too.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. That's a given.
So, Eric, you're saying no to the deal if you're Biden?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
But
absolutely.
But
people can call me cold, callous, heartless, whatever they want for saying that. I wouldn't even bat an eye at it. I would say absolutely not.
No, but I do appreciate what you're also saying, that, the deal has been done, and at least, it is good that Brittany is able to be home with her family. And I would just say,
it's
too...
a double-edged sword.
I would just say, too, and I see some of the comments in the chat room, you can say whatever you want to about, because some people are saying, well, she broke the law, and I'm sorry, no one deserves, whether you agree with her or disagree about her protesting, or you're
her
so
protesting has nothing to do with it, in my opinion.
Right. No one deserves.
I don't agree with that.
What she's been through.
We've all.
I don't agree with what she's been through, but I don't agree that if you're gonna badmouth the United States government and then get put into a position that she was put into, and then what do you do? You know what I mean?
But so you think because she was critical of because she engaged in protest that she deserves to be in a penal colony in Russia? I mean, I don't know.
No. Like I said, it's a double-edged sword.
Okay.
It really is, and I think she has to expect some of that criticism from people, because she did say some very, very, very critical things about America. And it's like, well, okay, it's like the person that bashes the cops, and then when their house gets broken into, who's the first person they call? The police.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, okay. So, I guess there's levels of the criticism that I'm okay with. I'm not okay with this idea of people saying, "Oh, she broke the law there, let her rot."
Yeah,
no human being deserves that. I don't care if they're American,
I agree.
Russian,
Yeah.
whatever. No one deserves that.
Yeah, I'm stunned by the lack of empathy of people who think that.
We've all smuggled drugs on planes.
Gonzo, we're not supposed to
Don't tell
admit
them
that
what I do.
publicly.
Woo, look at the time.
Gotta go. See you later.
Well, we will. We'll let you go, Eric. But
Someone's been calling. Someone's been calling for like the past half an hour.
I appreciate the call and appreciate your insights. And one thing too we have to do though before you go is please give the Classic Film Review a plug.
Yes, actually, the review is uploading to an email right now for you. It is this week is Meet the Parents.
Excellent. Yes.
Yes. The 2000 comedy starring Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller, keeping up with the family theme for the month of December. It's a fun movie. That's the only way to put it.
Yeah, I remember
it's cringe-inducing hilarity.
Yeah,
I remember seeing it in the theater when it came out. Actually, yeah.
Stiller does awkward very well.
I didn't see it in the theater. I remember I saw the trailer and I said that movie looks dumb.
Yeah.
And then I bought the DVD and I watched it and thought it was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
And I'm like, man, I missed the boat on that.
You sniffing my boxers, dude? No, dude. It's great.
I don't even remember.
So,
It's been so long since I've seen it.
It's a fun movie, and I hope everyone enjoys it because I enjoyed doing it and I enjoyed rewatching it. It was a great time.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to hearing your review. All right, Eric Pilcher, we'll let you get going. Thank you so much, my friend.
Yep, nice talking to you guys. Gonzo, DJ Reckless, as always, it's been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Of course.
All right.
For WMNH and Matt Connerton Unleashed.
Gonzo admitted to me that he practices impersonating me in the shower.
I do. I'm working on it. Yeah.
Good. Yes. Another...
I actually feel privileged to
Merry Christmas.
know that. I feel privileged that while Gonzo's in the shower, he thinks of me.
Hey, that's nothing. You know, last year for Halloween, he was me for Halloween.
Yeah.
You know what? I thought it was you.
Yes.
It was.
It was quite an impression, yes.
It was.
Everyone did. Even
Come on down to the hop night.
Peter White thought I was in the building that morning.
He did.
Come on down to the hop
Yeah,
night.
I know, yeah.
But not on a Monday or Tuesday. It's their weekend.
Yeah.
And apparently Reckless
Well,
is...
now that I got
that wasn't
going,
me.
I'll go ahead and let you
That
guys
wasn't
go.
All right, Eric, thanks
I
for
never
the
said I
call.
was good at this.
Yep,
All right, bye-bye. Oh, boy, Reckless is also doing an impression of me, huh? Oh, wow.
Nice.
I'm going to master my Kyle
It's
Clayton.
Reckless now.
Wow.
I'm going to master my Kyle Clayton impersonation soon.
Oh, really?
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
very nice.
Hell yeah.
Well, if anyone
I'm
wants
just doing it
to...
for the kids, man.
If anyone wants to
Just
get in
doing it
with
for
the
the
call, we have a few minutes left. We don't have much, but 603-250-6007 is the number, 603-250-6007. I want to look at this just quickly from Forbes.com. So, actually...
Peter, what was I supposed to do?
Hey, how are you?
Mike Doyle is on the line. We'll grab this
What was
call.
I supposed to do, man?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Hi to everybody in the thing. Hey,
Hey,
let me
Mike.
just fill in some pieces. I was listening to your thing. And this guy, Bout is a bad dude. He's been called by many of the head brass in America as the meanest man in America. He was supplying large grade weapons to basically anybody who wanted them. But secondly, to most of our enemies that we were fighting, Al Qaeda, Taliban, cartels in Africa that we're battling with, and he was the guy selling large caliber weapons, even anti-aircraft weapons. Now you ask yourself, a Russian getting that kind of stuff, and probably has something to do with Putin. The fact that he can get those kind of grade weapons and Russia doesn't have any idea what's going on. Makes a lot of sense that Putin was probably involved in helping him get these weapons and selling them and probably taking some of the profits.
So he's a bad dude. He's he had another 7 years to go. He's going to release in 29. But
I didn't know that. That's a long time.
He's helped kill a lot of people.
7 years. That's a long time, Matt. I didn't know that was so long off the table. Like,
yeah, he was sentenced.
And Whalen, I've been following the story for a while. And Whalen, they didn't have a lot of evidence to call him a spy. So a lot of people thought that they weren't making any headway on getting this guy bowed out. So they'd call this guy a spy with not a lot of evidence and put him in jail. And they thought that would work, and it didn't.
Yeah, Whalen. I mean, he's a businessman, right? Who was traveling, and they.
He's also he was working for a company. He was a Marine, but they said he was spying on them, and so it's pretty hard to prove, and it's hard to disprove. You know.
Unfortunately, in Russia, it doesn't matter. They have I think a 99% conviction rate. Once they charge you.
Let me throw out one more thing, just food for thought.
Mm-hmm.
What is Brittany Griner, even though her team is playing there? What is the WNBA or Brittany Griner or their agents allowing these people to go to Russia when, at the time, Russia had troops lined up on their border about to invade Ukraine?
Oh, I've wondered that too, Mike, actually. Yeah. I mean, it seems like it was a pretty poor decision. You know what? I assume, though, and Erica alluded to this, it probably had to do with money. It's usually all about the money.
I'm sure,
a lot of money on the table. But yeah, I would have been personally. At the time when that happened, when they went and she was arrested and all that. I mean, I would have been terrified to be traveling to Russia at that time.
If you had a trip planned to Russia,
yeah,
and all of a sudden the week that's happening, a week earlier, the guy's got all his troops on the border. Would you not think, maybe I'm probably not going to go there? Probably not a good time.
Oh, hell no, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go.
So there's a lot of theory there as to why were they even there?
Oh, I think
I think they caught him with the drugs. It's an easy way to say 9 years for. I'm hearing different amounts, but I thought I heard an 1/8 ounce, and I'm going, what? I mean, 9, that's like 2 joints or something, whatever it comes out to.
Like 10.
So 9 years, I know it was in the form of vapes, but, they were just looking for a high profile, and I'm sure the pressure on the White House was immense, right?
Yeah.
The women's groups, the WNBA, I'm sure some of the Black Caucus, I'm sure they all put immeasurable pressure on Biden, and I personally think he caved. It's pretty easy to say, hey, no, you really want this guy? 2 for 1. Let this other guy wailing out. You really didn't have a lot on him. Let this poor girl out that you shouldn't have taken in the first place. Take your boy back. And so, at worst, I think that's what should have happened. But
yeah.
Anyways, just wanted to fill in some blanks there.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Mike. All right. Very good. Well, thank you for the call.
Yeah.
Has this exchange?
Talk to you later.
All right. Take care.
Has the exchange happened? Is there still time to flub her?
Oh no, it's done.
It just happened.
She's home and he's over there.
They already did the swap.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just did it at like an hour ago.
There's no shenanigans. Then.
There's already video up on the tarmac of the switch. Yeah, you can actually watch it. I have something from Forbes, but I'll save it for tomorrow because I'm sure I'm still trying to process all of this and how I feel about it. But I am glad that Brittany Griner is home.
Of course.
And again, I would just say to the people, because I saw some of it in the chat room, and it sounded like Scott feels this way about it from his call. I mean, if you're angry at her because she personally, I go with what Jefferson is often credited with saying, that dissent is the essence of patriotism. If you love your country, you do speak up and you dissent. So I never label anyone as unpatriotic for speaking up when they see things going on.
Plus, she's like, "Can you get me out of here?" Like she was probably slated. Like, "Can you get me out of this place?" I'm still here.
Right.
So she's probably bitter, right? When she was making the comments.
No, she was making the comments way before she.
No. When she was still here,
she was making the comments during the whole George Floyd thing.
Yeah. Like a lot of people.
Of course.
I mean, I participated in Black Lives Matter protests.
100%. And I agree with that whole movement.
And I'm sure there's people who think I'm unpatriotic for daring. But screw them. I stand up for what I believe, and I think that is the patriotic thing to do personally.
You're an independent.
Yes, Ron's on the line. We're almost out of time. Quickly, Ron, what's up?
Oh, God, Ron.
Yeah, I know you're out of time. Didn't we make I'll call it a bad swap not too long ago for someone that was like an American Taliban or something like that? And, I mean, how many times are we from president to president, are we always going to make swaps? I mean, I don't know. I'm glad she's home, but I think swapping's a bad idea.
You excited, huh?
You're not a swinger?
You having a cigarette?
What do you mean?
Well, you said what you were going to do going into break.
Oh, geez, you guys got rotten minds. You're in the gutter. No.
Take care of business?
Just how good business love of myself. No, geez, what a rotten, dirty mind. Oh, I can't believe you think that way.
Oh, we just want you to be happy and feel good.
My bad.
That's it. But yeah, but there wasn't, and then you never hear anything else. I know the American was upset that we took that guy home, and he wasn't a good dude either. And now you never heard another thing about it.
Are you done, Ron? Like, that's what I want to know. Did you get the job done? Take care of business or not? Ron, did you take care of business?
I'm trying to tell you, you got the wrong idea, buddy.
Okay,
Are you sure we got the wrong idea?
All right, Ron.
Sure. All right.
All right, Ron, we love you, man.
I was hoping you could indulge on that person that I was talking about.
I don't. Well, there are. I don't know what specific case you're talking about, Ron, but prisoner swaps go on quite a bit, and
it was just a couple of years ago, and turned out to be the guy was, he was on the Taliban side or something for a while. He was an American.
This does sound familiar. I'll see if I can find it, Ron, after the show. Maybe I'm sure we'll still be talking about this tomorrow. So I'm still trying to process how I feel about it all. So I'll try to look that up. I think I do know what you're talking about now that you mention it, actually.
Right.
Okay, Ron. All right. Thank you, my friend. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right. We got to go.
Sleep tight, Ron.
We got to go. Gonzo, you're on the morning show tomorrow, correct?
Yeah. Gonna be there, and I'm gonna take care of business as well.
Face the music. Yes.
Tonight's the night.
and Reckless, you're at the 603 tonight?
Yeah, when am I not? Let's be honest here.
Yeah, that's right.
You live there every night.
Practically.
Right.
Free drinks, man. What can I say?
And today is Thursday, which means immediately after this show is, of course, Through the Stage Door, hosted by Rob Dial.
Ooh.
Oh, and he just popped into the chat room, or maybe he's been in there and I'm just seeing him now, but he says, have a great night all.
Show.
But that is coming up next. If you're, for those of you listening live here on WMNH, and if you missed any part of today's show, it will be up in just a little bit at WMNHradio.org. Don't forget trivia tonight at the Hop Knot. And that's going to do it for us for now. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Bye, everybody.
Is there any remedy for a broken heart that still bleeds? Show me how to sew it all up.